What is going on, guys? I'm Nick, and today we're taking a look at another case for the iPhone 14 Pro, and it's going to be a first case we look at from Torras. So we're looking at their slim fit MagSafe case today, starting with the packaging really quick. As you can see here, get a bunch of information, worry-free quality, worldwide happy users, and 10 plus years that they've been in the game. Also carbon neutral. So we always love to see that. It's great to see when companies doing that. And down here you can see Torras slim fit magnetic case for the 6.1 inch Pro. It's gonna be in black. Let's get right into it. Pulling the case out. This case does come in at right under $25, which to me seems like a really good deal for it. So we're gonna set this to the side, take a look at what's under here. This is just a piece of plastic that holds the case in place. So let's start a wonderful journey, simple but unique. Taking a look at the back, so you can activate your warranty with this, and then it's got a little bit of their contact information up at the top. All right, that's gonna be everything for the packaging, and now for the case. It's gonna be right here, Torras, made in China, and let's just pull this right out. And here it is. Immediately you see Mega Mag, which is just Torras's name for MagSafe. A little bit more of Torras branding on the inside right there. And flipping it over, you can see it is just a super simple black minimal case. You might see some smudges on it. That is because I've been running this case a little bit. As you guys know, I do like to thoroughly test out all the cases I review before I actually put them on the channel, just because I feel like I can give you some more honest thoughts and opinions that way. Alright, so they're really, you can already tell it does capture smudges a little easily, but they do wipe away just fine. It's not a big deal. Now, yeah, there really isn't too much to look at. So let's just go ahead, slap the phone in, and we'll go from there. So I've got it right here. It's going to be the iPhone 14 Pro in space black, and let's toss it in. Starting with the volume side, as always. That's all it takes. Super easy to snap on, super simple installation, and of course my screen is disgusting as always. So let's just give that a quick wipe down, as well as the back of the case, to show you that those smudges really aren't a big deal. They wipe away super easily. And there it is. Really nice case. There's a really nice texture to it, kind of. It is a smooth case, but it's like a hard TPU maybe. It's sort of plastic, but a little soft. So it's really forgiving in the hands. Alright, so let's take a look at it. As you can see, super thin along all the edges. And I want to start with the fit test, because this case is really rigid. So a lot of thin cases that have sort of silicone sides or things like that, they'll have a lot of pull to them. And it was super nice to see that this one has no pull whatsoever. And then again, thin cases usually don't have a lot of camera protection, but this one does give you a pretty decent camera lip to work with, which is always going to be nice to see. Now I want to try out the rock test just to see how badly, if at all, this case rocks due to that camera bump. So at the bottom where you would usually be typing, saying you're using your phone on a table or something, pretty much no rock. As always, it's not till you get to the top corners, especially that top left corner, where you get a lot of rock. There's not much for you to expect or for case companies to do about that with how large these camera modules are. So let's get back into protection. There's that camera lip once again. So you can see there's a decent lip going around the cameras. And moving over to the front, I do have a tempered glass screen protector on this phone, but there really is almost no front lip. There is a little bit, as you can see, over in the corners right here, but as for the sides and the top, it is almost completely flush, which not too bad. There is a little bit of a lip, but then again, with thin cases, you can't go into them expecting an insane amount of lip protection. Now, moving over to the cutouts and buttons, finally, you don't have to hear me complain about it, we have a rectangle shaped cutout. I love seeing cutouts like this. I don't know why, but I definitely love that about this case. Super easy to get to that mute toggle. And the buttons on here are really different from most of the other ones we've seen. As you can see, it's only attached in the center, and then it's like a big air slit cut around the edges. I know some people may not like that, but it keeps the phone thin, and super tactile buttons. Just listen to this. Those buttons are insanely tactile, super clicky, and it's the exact same for the power button. As you can see, one large air slit going around, and let's try it out. Super nice button as always. Moving on to the bottom of the phone, as you can see, we get some stress relief cuts down here. That's just so that when you're snapping on and taking off the phone, it doesn't accidentally crack the case since it is so rigid. So not a big deal. I don't mind seeing those. I think they're fine, especially since they're at the bottom. Now looking at the cutouts, really nice accurate speaker microphone cutouts, and another rectangle shaped cutout for your lightning port. Definitely really nice to see. I'm definitely biased. I love the rectangle cutouts, but I'm definitely not going to complain about that. Now, one of the big reasons I love this thin case so much is because it has MagSafe integrated. A lot of thin cases will just say, oh, our case is so thin, you don't need magnets. That, I don't really like seeing that. I preferred having the magnets in there anyway. It gives you a stronger MagSafe pull. So that's the next thing that we're going to test out right now. As always, starting with the Spigen OMAG ring. This is an accessory I carry with me and use a lot. It doubles as two things. I feel like it looks cool, it's sleek. I don't mind having it on my phone more often than other accessories. So we're just going to snap it on right here. And you can already tell those magnets have a pretty nice pull to them. Not sure if you can see how it does take a pretty decent amount of force to pull that off. Let's try it as a stand. You can see works perfectly fine. You can tap on it, hit it, it's not going to go anywhere. And if I'm rocking it, yeah, it's not going to go anywhere. And if I can do that with this, I'm sure you can trust it with any of your accessories. We are going to try out a few more accessories though, just to be sure. Starting with the Apple battery pack. We're also going to see if this works with wireless charging, which I'm sure it will. And right there, it immediately starts charging. It's so thin, you kind of expect it to work. And you can hear that magnet really locking into it. Perfect case and perfect magnets. I do use this a lot, so it's really important to me that a case can hold on to this really well. And it definitely does, even when I'm shaking it like that. And last accessory we'll be trying is the Apple leather wallet. Just gonna snap this on, and as you can see, grabbed it pretty much immediately. And you guys know this is a really big test for me. If it works with my wallet, I'll probably trust it with pretty much anything else, and I will trust this one with my wallet. It's not going anywhere. Now, as you guys know, we're gonna bring out the stand and just test the actual strength of the magnet. If you guys have been watching my videos, you know this is not a lightweight stand, and we're just gonna see if it can lift it. Snapping it on right here. Definitely already caught it, and there it goes. Even after that first shake, it didn't completely fall off. See, this actually might be one of the strongest magnets we've seen so far, and I'm definitely impressed, especially since it's coming from such a thin case. So magnets definitely get my seal of approval. Super nice case. And I think that's going to be everything for this one, guys. I'll give you guys one quick look around one more time at all the protection. There's our camera lip, as you can see. Does give you a decent lip. Our front screen lip, which again is a minimal lip, but still slightly present, I would say, at the top and the bottom of the case. But you can't expect too much. Now, here's going to be our cutout right there, rectangle cutout. I love to see that. As you can see, our buttons right there, blank down here. Moving on to the bottom, we've got accurate speaker microphone cutouts, stress relief cuts, rectangle lightning port cutout. Over to the power button side, pretty much blank except for that power button. And over at the top, solid closed top. That's going to be pretty much it for this one, guys. The Torras slim fit case. Absolutely loved this one. Probably going to be sticking around for a good while. And that's going to be it, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit that like button down below. If you want to see more of me, more accessories, hit that subscribe button. Definitely helps me out a ton. And if you guys have any ideas or recommendations for things you want to see me cover, not just cases, but smaller accessories as well, leave them down in the comments. I try my best to respond to all the comments. I know I miss a couple every now and then, but I do try. And that's going to be it for me, guys. Hope to see y'all around. Stay safe. I gotta stop leaving this thing around as always. I'll see y'all around.